Yes, it started hurting again. I sit with a quiet question in my chest that if tomorrow comes and I'm nowhere in your world physically, how does that emptiness feel to you? If you never see me again, never hear my voice soften when it says your name, never hear me call you Johnny with the smile you pretended not to love, does something inside you shift, or does life move on without even a tremble? When you walk the streets you once walked with me, the music we shared, when you pass the cafe where my hands curled around warm cups in your arms while you spoke about us, does my absence not sit across from you like an invisible guest? When you hear someone else's words, which we used to share, Jani, Zoo Vandai, or when someone else whispers, Gash Vandai, does your heart not flinch even for a moment? Tell me honestly, do I never cross your mind? Not in the quiet before sleep, not in the pause between two heartbeats. Jani, there was no manipulation in me, no calculations, no hidden blade beneath my words. My love was as pure as a prayer, the kind whispered with closed eyes, with folded hands, with nothing to gain and everything to give. We all are humans, right? We fail, we misunderstand, we hurt each other, but who truly stays to mend? Who does not search for a softer door when love becomes difficult? Jani, my love language was simple: to stay. To stay when it was inconvenient. To stay when fear knocked. To stay when silence grew heavy. You know, I prayed once that we would grow old side by side. Now I stand in the present, watching another prayer of me unfolding. The one where I prayed to detach because fate has already decided we are not meant to remain. And I do not chase you, I do not pursue you. My clock ticks quietly beside me, a sound only I seem to hear. Maybe I always wanted you happy, free, choosing joy, even if it was not me. But you never understood that loving you sometimes meant letting you breathe. Through these words, I swear this is not manipulation. This is not a trap to pull you back. I have accepted the hard way that you cannot beg for love from someone who does not have the capacity to return it. But we were never enemies. We were never meant to turn into strangers who carry bitterness like armor. I do not want you at my grave. I do not want dramatic promises fulfilled when it is already too late. I do not want you to hold me when my hands can no longer feel yours. I only ask this: if someday you hear that I am fading, that I am fighting something I may not win, come once. Not to save me, not to claim me, just to see me. Stand there, breathing, alive. Let me see your face one more time. Let me hear your voice one more so I can carry it with me wherever I go next. Maybe you will never know what I'm fighting now. Maybe you will never see how my body carries bruises no one notices. This time I am tired of praying to get better. I once begged God for healing. Now I simply sit with the ache. I do not know if I have much time. I do not know if I can win this battle. Perhaps I will leave quietly without you ever knowing how close the end was. And when I stand before God, I will tell him about you, about my love that carried no harm, about my heart that stayed, about the nights I chose your happiness over my own. And I will ask him gently why he sent you into my life only to teach me how to love deeply and lose completely. So if I disappear from your world, I only hope for one brief moment when the wind feels colder than usual, when a memory stings without warning. You miss me.